As the stairs there just move into position at JFK in New York. This is, if you're just tuning our way, this is Air Force One. The President Obama is due to visit Ground Zero just 4 days after the killing of Osama bin Laden. And he does also, Sam, have to answer to the fact that he was unarmed. He did have his family with him, and he could well have been shot in the back of the head.
Yeah, I don't think we're ever going to get an answer to that, and it's a question that will hang over this operation pretty much forever. They have admitted everything up to the point at which he appears to have been. It's only my speculation, but from the description, it sounds like he may have been shot in the back of the head. That may have been a coup de grace. It may have been as he was falling, or whatever. But domestically, that's not an issue. I was speaking to a very senior human rights lawyer involved in international criminal prosecutions last night privately, and when I described this wound, he put his head in his hands and said, you know, this is a crime. And Jeffrey Robertson's been on Sky, QC, human rights lawyer, sorry, and saying pretty much the same thing, you know, that this is an extrajudicial execution. The precedent for that is that this happens every day, frankly, inside Afghanistan, and there's no difference between that and a drone strike. That is an extrajudicial execution with the potential for collateral damage. And the Israelis, of course, have been doing it since the beginning of the Second Intifada in 2001.
President just arriving at JFK. Greg Milam is at Ground Zero. Greg, he's heading your way shortly, but heading up time first.
Yes, he is. The first thing he'll do here in New York is go to a fire station in Midtown, where he'll meet some of the first responders, the firefighters who were there on September the 11th, 2001. Of course, the New York Fire Department lost something like 340 firefighters that day. So as much as meeting the families is important to the President, and that will happen later in the day, meeting those first responders is key. It's interesting, some of the firefighters from New York have been handing out leaflets down here today because there are planned closures of a number of fire stations, and they're protesting Michael Bloomberg, the mayor, and that decision. So it's clearly, even today, a point of some contention that the President's here. They're trying to take that opportunity, but once he's met the firefighters, he'll be heading off to Ground Zero down here to lay a wreath, to take part in a memorial service that will happen there, and then he'll meet those families in private, away from the cameras. And if you like,